Good morning. Once again, it is our last day in Houston as I am Breton Coach. We are currently packing up the hotel room, gonna head to the pool, we're gonna grab some breakfast. I managed to lose a single earring. We found one of them on the floor because I set them on the bathroom counter. I don't know if cleaning crew wiped down the counter, didn't realize that they were there, or if Brian and I bumped something and whatever. They aren't super expensive, but at least I found one, so they're easier to replace. Life happens. Things like that get lost. I'm not worried. There's still something in my ears. Otherwise, let's actually go get food and start the day.
And keep watching to see what made me say this.
Well, I think the most exciting thing of the trip just happened. Breakfast. Day 3. We're out of a lot of things, so it was a cereal and granola type of day. All checked out of the hotel. Now we're headed off to the pool, and once Brian is done diving, we're gonna go right to the airport. Back on campus. This time I am not lost. I have the address of the pool, and Brian's here too. Gonna be a much easier day of getting there and watching the competition than yesterday. Very quiet here on campus today. Granted, it is now a Sunday, relatively still early in the morning. It's not even 10 a.m. yet, but there are very few people and students wandering around. All done at the pool. Brian finished all of his dives that he wanted to do. Now he is changing, and I think we're gonna get out of here, maybe wander around downtown a little bit, maybe find somewhere to eat, otherwise get to the airport. But my bag is so full, like I cannot fit anything else in it. Was able to do a little rearranging of my backpack. Now for TSA, everything's a little bit more accessible. So like all my electronics, chargers, microphones, that sort of thing, I can easily take out of my bag and should not be a problem through security. Brian is watching the diving competition for a last little bit before we have to go catch the bus. I decided just to chill, play some Duolingo, charge my phone that little bit, relax, have a few moments to myself. That's pretty much it. It's currently the synchro diving right now, and I'm just a little bit dived out. As much as I would love to support, be able to watch, it's just, I think I hit my mental limit, and I'm ready to head out of Houston. I'll probably end this video on the bus, film a little bit on the bus, and once we get to the airport, I will turn it into my airline review for the next video. And if you want to see more of the bus, I will also group that in with my public transport video for Houston. Now, I didn't explore the campus too much besides the 10 minutes I got lost on it, but it looks fairly nice. I don't really know anything about the university, what they specialize in or study in, but everything looks fairly nice, well put together, and there's enough students walking around that it actually feels like a college. This looks like the last train we will be jumping on. Gotta say goodbye to the train. Couple minute walk to the bus, and then it's about a 20-minute wait, and then we're off to the airport. Made it to the bus stop, and I think luck is on my side. I found $1 on the ground, albeit a little damp. $1's $1. We're gonna grab Brian's chamois from the pool and dry it off so I can shove it in my wallet. Sign from the universe. Had a good trip, and this is a good way to end it. We will be jumping on the 102 bus back to IAH Airport. It's kind of like the direct shuttle that is almost express. It does a couple stops here and there along the way, but ultimately ends up at the airport right at one of the terminals. Overall, it's been a solid trip. Houston's been pretty decent. Wish we got to explore a little bit more, but you know how it goes. Diving comes first, and only have a few hours here and there to really explore, but That's okay. We didn't really have a game plan coming in. Didn't really talk to anyone super local, anything like that, so it's really hard to get the vibe of the people here. But its personality did slowly come out once we actually found spots that were interesting and actual people moving around enjoying the nightlife. It's a cool city. Am I super impressed and amazed? No, but I still had a good time. That's really it. Like, nothing bad happened. Very uneventful, but sometimes you just need a little bit of an uneventful getaway just to really reset and get back into things. Waiting for the bus. It was going to be here in 20 minutes. Now it's delayed an additional 6. Hopefully that isn't telling of the whole journey overall, but we have plenty of time to get to the airport. We did get the earlier bus, or trying to get, to make sure we have plenty of time for security, and we're thinking we're going to grab a bite to eat while we're there. But again, that will be in the next video. A lot of interesting architecture kind of blended together in this city. There are some parts that feel very old school, like 20s and 30s, and then right next to it will be a building that looks like it's been built at least in the 2000s. As much as I am looking forward to get back to Chicago, the one thing that I will miss here currently would be the weather. Can't really argue with 85 and sunny, and I have to go back to 55 and overcast. It'll get like this soon enough there anyway, though. I also still expected the city to be a little bit more Yeehaw, Texas. It just kind of feels any other city. Is that going to get me in trouble if I say that? Well, I think the most exciting thing of the trip just happened. Bus arrived, got on just fine, or so we thought. Paid, bus left. At the next stop, Brian hits his pockets and goes, "Where's my phone?" "What do you mean, where's your phone?" He goes, "I think I left it at the bus stop." So we get off the bus. Brian sprints all the way back, finds his phone because someone on a bike picked it up at the stop, got it back, and he sprinted all the way back to the bus. Luckily, it was being held because 2 people were putting their suitcases on, and he was about a half block away. I told the bus driver to wait just a little bit longer, and she's like, "That's not a problem, I get it." And we got on the bus. So shout out to the bus driver. Shout out to the people putting on their suitcases and couldn't figure out how to close the door, and we're on our bus. That could have been a disaster in multiple ways. We could have missed the bus, been delayed one. We could have not found Brian's phone. We could have had to go adventure and find his phone. Luckily, just a little bit of a jump scare. Got our hearts pumping a little bit. Brian got some cardio in, and now we're off to the airport. That's one way to wrap up our adventure in Houston for sure. So we are on the bus. Probably a third of the way there, if even that, but I'm going to wrap up my Houston vlog here. This has been Brett and Coach on its final day exploring Houston, heading back to the airport. If you like this video, always hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below if you would be interested in ever visiting Houston. Otherwise, this has been Brett and Coach, and I will see you in Coach.